Hello Michigan Realtors, and welcome back to From the Mailbag. This monthly video series explores various legal topics impacting the real estate industry. I'm Rebecca Jean, and today's Q&A aligns with last month's letter of the law topic, confidential client information. Question 1. I previously represented a seller. Our listing contract expired months ago and the seller has relisted the home with another agent. I now have a buyer who's become interested in this property. Can I tell my buyer everything I know about the seller and the home? It depends on what information you plan to share with the buyer. Remember, the duty of confidentiality survives the termination of the agency relationship. This means that even though your agency relationship with the seller ended months ago, you still owe a duty of confidentiality to that individual. Make sure that whatever information you disclose to your buyer client is not confidential to your previous seller client. Question 2. I represent a buyer who terminated a purchase contract after discovering black mold in the house. I now have another buyer who would like to make an offer on the same home. The listing agent said that I cannot tell my buyer about the previous buyer's discovery of mold because I obtained that information during a prior agency relationship. Is this true? No, you have a fiduciary duty to notify your current client of any material issues that you know about the property. Most buyer's agency agreements expressly provide that the agent will not disclose confidential information that's learned through another agency relationship. But the information about the discovery of black mold is not confidential to the first buyer. Information known to both a buyer and a seller is not confidential to either of them. Question 3. I'm a listing agent. My seller just received an offer, but I've learned from a reliable source that the potential buyer is about to be laid off from his job. Should I disclose this information to my seller client? You should absolutely disclose this information to your seller. Remember, you only owe a fiduciary duty to someone you have an agency relationship with. The answer to this question might change if you'd learned about the buyer's impending layoff while you were working with that buyer as an agent. But since you've never had an agency relationship with the buyer, you are in no way obligated to keep their information confidential. And remember, as a listing agent, you owe a fiduciary duty to your seller client to disclose anything you know that might affect the seller's decision. Thank you for tuning in to this installment of From the Mailbag. For more info on this topic, be sure to check out its companion Letter of the Law video, which is linked in the description. Please send any questions or suggestions for new topics to the email listed below. Based on input from you, as well as the Michigan Realtors Legal Hotline, our legal team will continue to work on content to help you as a realtor. Again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.